Welcome to Half Haunted Chronicles, where disasters leave scars and sometimes leave something darker. I'm your host, Candy, and today we investigate anonymous threats, burning cities, and the spirits that rose from the ashes. This is Fire, Fog, and Fatal Mistakes. It began like any urban legend, a whisper in the mailbox. In 1976, residents of a small town in Circleville, Ohio, began receiving anonymous handwritten letters. The content: disturbing secrets about affairs, abuse, and embezzlement, exposed in stark black ink. These weren't idle threats. The writers seemed to know everything: where the people worked, what time their kids left for school. Mary Gillespie, a local school bus driver, became the main target. The letters accused her of having an affair with the school superintendent. Soon, threatening signs began appearing along her bus route. And one day, a trap. She discovered a homemade booby trap, a gun rigged behind a sign. If she had pulled it, the sign would have fired directly at her. The suspect? Her ex-brother-in-law, Paul Freshour. He was arrested and sentenced, but here's the twist. The letters never stopped. Even while Paul sat in prison, postmarked messages still arrived, targeting residents, escalating in tone. More than 1,000 letters were mailed across central Ohio. No fingerprints, no DNA. Even the FBI couldn't determine the identity of the writer. So, was Paul innocent? Or was there more than one person involved? Or did someone use him as an scapegoat to keep writing in the shadows? Who knows? To this day, the Circleville Letter case remains open, a chilling mystery written in pen and silence. So, October 8th, 1871, Chicago burned. The fire allegedly started in the barn of Catherine O'Leary when a lantern was knocked over. But the exact cause was never been proven. What followed was a wall of fire that swallowed the whole city. 17,000 buildings gone completely. 300 lives lost, and 100,000 left homeless. But some believed not all the victims left with the smoke. And in what now is called Old Town area, residents report seeing flames where no fire exists. Phantom smoke, flickering heat on cold nights. At the old site of St. Michael's Church, which partially survived the fire, ghostly bells ring at odd hours, even when the tower stands silent. A particularly persistent apparition, known as the Ash Woman, described as wearing scorched clothing, her eyes hollow, asking passerbys for help before erupting into flame and then vanishing. Even modern-day firefighters have reported unexplained voices, call for help, footsteps running in ashes that no longer exist. The fire may be history, but the dead, they always remember. Here are 3 creepy fire-related facts. The forgotten fire of Peshtigo, Wisconsin, sorry if I pronounced it wrong, on the same night as the Chicago fire, a blaze tore through Peshtigo, killing over 1,200 people, making it the deadliest fire in U.S. history. But yet, most people never heard of it. Locals say they still see ghostly figures walking on the riverbanks, where many tried and failed to escape the flames. Ghost lights at the burn sites, both in Chicago and Peshtigo. Fire orbs have been reported, glowing balls of light that hover over ruins. Some researchers call them earth lights. Locals, they say the fire is remembering. Now, when you go across the country to Calico, California, hikers have reported a figure completely black and known as the charred man of Calico. As if he's been burned alive, he limps across the desert trails. He never speaks, but his footprints scorch marks in the sand. So from smoke and ash to secrets and suspicion, sometimes the aftermath is more terrifying than the fire itself. Like and follow and share if you're brave enough. You can find me on YouTube at Half Haunted Podcasts, TikTok at Half Haunted Chronicles. Don't forget, if you have a ghost story you want to share that's creepy or haunted or true crime related, go ahead and email me at halfhauntedpodcast@gmail.com. Always, until next time, stay curious and stay haunted.